are at the Toylanta, and this is Brandon with 9 to 5 Warriors, and you've probably seen 9 to 5 Warriors. See, there they are, on our weekly roundups. So I'm going to give Brandon here a chance to tell us what he's doing here. It really kind of reminds me of Food Fighters.
Yeah, absolutely. So 9 to 5 Warriors started as an idea of like just bringing back the magic of the Saturday morning cartoon era. I wanted to recreate like what I felt was missing from the kids growing up today, like fun, wacky characters, awesome storylines, bright colors, things that are now like either re-released or reissued to kids. They don't have anything for themselves. So 9 to 5 Warriors was birthed off out of that idea. And I worked with some awesome, talented artists like Scott Hensley, who was part of the original Ninja Turtle team, who sculpted Bebop, Rocksteady, all the bad guys, Shredder, as well as Toxic Avenger, Exo Squad. So these have these hand sculpted like reminiscence of that age because I worked with the same sculptors from that time period. And ultimately, it's office supplies versus leftover food. So the good guys are Major Eraser and Water Cooler Commandos, and the bad guys are Colonel Custer with the Break Room Bandits. So the premise is Colonel's always out there in the office creating these abominations from the Japanese energy drink and electricity, and Major Eraser is basically trying to maintain office peace and stop it. But this is an awesome lineup now that I have fully a wave 2, so we have about 10 characters fully in production and available, and it's just been an awesome journey from day one.
Okay, and who have you got?
So we got some heavy hitters over here. So Sergeant Spor is like the muscle of the Break Room Bandits. He's a rotten sandwich from the very depths of the bottom of the trash.
I see.
So he's kind of gruesome. And you mentioned Food Fighters, and this is kind of like an ode to him with a little hat and army pants and black boots. Next to him is Freezer Burn Slice Agent, Slice Agent Freezer Burn Edition, who is basically the frozen version of this guy. And the premise is Colonel Custer went digging into like the freezer, the back of the freezer where someone left a frozen pizza. He thawed them and brought them to life. But he was back there so long ago, he's kind of like a caveman. So he has like these caveman etchings in the back, and just an awesome character. This was actually done by Himino Adventures on Instagram. He's a sculptor that does a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles customs.
Okay.
And then, I don't know if you want me to go through the whole line?
Sure, you can. You show us what you got. Yeah.
So we got the two brothers here, number 2 and Lieutenant Led. While they may look like, or number 2 may look like a supply, like he's a good guy, but he's actually a bad guy. He's just rottenness of food that surrounds him, I call him. So they were once part of the same pencil, broken in half, and although number 2 is now kind of like a double-ended pencil, kind of useless and feels like, what is his purpose? So he's kind of angry of like the fact that he's kind of a useless utensil. And Lieutenant Led is his good guy brother, you know, the right arm, the right tool for the job. And we got basically Colonel Custer, the glow-in-the-dark version. Specialist Sugar is his right-hand lady. She's like the mastermind behind the Break Room Bandits, but no one really listens to her half the time. And we got Colonel Custer, the regular version, who does have glow-in-the-dark eyes as well. Okay. So there's like the full glow-in-the-dark version and then like the semi. And then Brigadier Bouncy, who's like one of my favorites out of Wave 2. He's a rubber band ball. He's like a goofball explosion specialist. And we got Tech Sergeant Scotchy, who's like the repairman of the good guys. What's cool is you can actually put Scotch tape into him.
All right, so that's like, interesting.
I have like you're rappelling off the side of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell, I believe. I'm sold out of a lot of the others. Oh, Commodore Chris. Going back to Scott Hensley, he not only did Ninja Turtles, but he did a lot of the Happy Meal toys growing up. So I feel like this creativity of a fun small package is from the Happy Meal days. And Commodore Chris is a stack of Pringles. Granted, this is like the radioactive version.
Okay. And where can people find this stuff if they're looking for it?
The easiest way is 9to5warriors.com on ship worldwide. Otherwise, Big Bad Toy Store carries us, and other retailers around the world, thankfully. Like, got mom and pop stores.
Okay. Again, it's very reminiscent of Food Fighters or Barnyard Commandos.
Yeah.
That kind of feel to it. All right. Thanks for sharing some time with us. We appreciate it.
Appreciate the time. Thank you.